This is 4.2, writing equations in point-slope form. So first, we need to know what is point-slope form. Point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where we know m is slope, and this y1 and x1 are x and y values from a point. X and y are from the same point. Now this regular y and this regular x remain as y and x. They don't change. So if we write an equation in point-slope form of the line that passes through the given point and has the given slope. So with the point -4, 3 and slope 1/2, I'm going to plug it in to the formula here. So this is an x comma y. So I will have y minus 3 equals 1/2 times x minus 4. So an important note, if I solve this, I will end up with slope-intercept form, but it just says to write it in point-slope form. So just plugging in the numbers and I get my answer in point-slope form. If I'm given the point 7,1 and slope of -2, plugging it into the formula, I'll have y minus 1, taking my y value, equals my slope times x minus x value. And then that's the answer. I could be given two different points. So if I have points 12,5 and 3,15, I have to find the slope first. And slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is point 1, this is point 2. Plugging in my values, I will have my slope is equal to 10 over -9. Now to put it into my formula, I'm going to pick either point to plug it in. It doesn't matter which one. They're going to be for the same line. So I just plug it in and I have y minus 5 equals -10 over 9 times x minus 12. And then this is my answer. Let's try another one. So I have the points -4 and -2 and -1, -6. Finding the slope, I have my slope is -4 over 3, and then plug it into the formula. You get y minus -2 equals -4 over 3 times x minus -4. You could leave it like this with minus and negative, or you could simplify it and change the double negatives to a positive. So it would be y plus 2 and x plus 4. But when you write it in this form, this shows that I know what you know. Now sometimes you could see it in function notation, where you have f of x equals 2 and f of 1 equals 4. Remember, f of x is y. So I'm going to take my x and my y, and I have points 6, 2, 1, 1, 4. Then I have to find slope, and my slope is 2 over -5. Plug it into my formula, and y minus 2 equals -2 over 5 times x minus 6. If I am given f of -2 equals 9 and f of 14 equals 18, I will find the slope, which is 9 over 16, and then plug it into my formula. Here it is showing both points, so if you get either one of these, that's correct. Now, let's look at this one. Tell whether the table can model a linear equation. So we have been only looking at linear equations. That just means it's a straight line. And explain. Write the equation if possible. So here's my table. I have x values and y values. We're going to check to see if the slope is constant. That will tell us if it's a linear equation or not. So taking 3, 1, and 3.5 and 0, I said those backwards. Taking points 1, 3, and 0, 3, 5, plugging them into slope, my slope is negative half. If I use points 2, 2.5, 1, 3, my slope is negative half. Again, if I choose the other two sets of points, they are all the same of negative half. I don't have to choose 2 points next to each other. I could choose 2, 2.5, and 0, 3.5. I could choose 4 and 1.5, 0 and 3.5. Just any 2 points to check the slope. But we have to make sure that it's the same throughout the whole line. So the slope is constant. That means I can write a equation. So I'm going to plug it into point slope form. And I know my slope is negative 0.5. And then I can choose any point from my table. So just choosing the first point, I have y minus 3.5 equals negative 0.5 times x minus 0. You could write negative 1 over 2 here. That's an equivalent fraction. And you can simplify this to have y minus 3.5 equals negative 0.5 x. Because minus 0 does not do anything.